Hello, everybody. Well, welcome. Y'all, Pinky is like scared to death because the fireworks are going on. And so she is terrified, but she calmed down a little bit. So we are here. We're back. So I'm just. Here we go. Wait. I'm literally uploading this video now. Okay. So we're gonna get started. Hello, everybody. Hi, Denise. Hello. Hi. Hi. Thank you. Hi. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? It's been a little crazy out in the, in these streets, but we're here. So, what can we do? Let me just get TikTok situated. I literally just finished making my food because your girl gotta eat, but this thing is still hot. So, okay, and live and whoa. And hold on, I'm trying to get TikTok situated. Circle. There we go. All right, let me get TikTok situated. There we go. Boom. Hello. Yeah, it's definitely been a little crazy. I've been doing a lot of readings today. It's just been a lot of readings because your girl stays busy. I'm ready to hibernate. Listen, I'm ready to I just want to go to the beach so bad. So my wife is currently in the UK and she's the one that drives. So your girl's desperately needing to go to the beach. Like bad. Desperately needing to go to the beach. Like I still have a good amount of sand left, but I need more ocean water. I'm like halfway through. I need more ocean water because I am gonna make another spiritual bath. Yeah. I need open land. Listen, I need this government to go away. That's what I need. That's what I need. Hello, everybody. We're gonna get started in a second. I'm giving everybody time to come through because I just put on TikTok, so I'm taking a second to eat. Wait, Denise said me too. We have a river and a park here in Salem, and I really need it. Oh my gosh, I just sit on the grass and breathe. First of all, we're not gonna brush past Salem. First of all, you're in Salem, like Massachusetts, Salem. I'm gonna need you to tell me because I've been trying to go up there for a minute. And I told Babe, I'm like, one of these Halloweens, one of these Octobers, you're gonna have to take me. So I'm about to pull up. I'm about to pull up because I know there's a couple of different Salems. There was a stupid and effed up man from Illinois who shot up the town near me. I saw that though. I'm sorry for dumping that, but I want to hex him. Listen, I saw it came up on my For You page. What was it? Under the Desk News said that they have a Spotify, and their music was very much. It has like, I guess their music is very like dark or something. I don't know. But one of the songs was Gamer Life or something. And literally the second that I saw that screenshot, I was like, great. Now politicians are gonna be like, you see, video games are the reason and blah blah blah. Like, miss me with this video game bullshit. I've been playing video games since I was little. Like, please. 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 Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Boo, I'm about to come see you. I'm about to let you know. I'm about to let you know because, first of all, I'm gonna need a recommendation list. I'm gonna need. I'm gonna just. You just gonna have. I'm gonna have to. I'm about to get the details because I've been dying to go to Salem, like dying to go to Salem for a hot minute. A hot minute, but your girl doesn't drive, so. Mm. Every time I've ever gone to Boston, I wanted to go to Salem, but your girl doesn't drive. And if I'm not mistaken, at the time when I was in Boston, they said that there aren't any buses that go to Salem, which is stupid, by the way. I feel like Massachusetts is missing out on a big opportunity here. Like, why not have different buses or something go to Salem, especially around October or September? Like, you know what Salem is known for. Like, I'm just saying, I don't get it. I don't get why they don't capitalize on that because listen. Is that rice? It looks super good. I want coconut rice right now. This is the fish korma from Trader Joe's, the frozen. I'm from the frozen meals. I used to work at Trader Joe's, so they have some things that are like pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest of all time, but their frozen department is actually not bad. It's really good. Yeah, Pinky's gonna want to go on my lap sometime soon. Wait, hold on. Our beaches are flooded with people. We get in and out, which it is definitely not a happy Fourth though, because we don't celebrate the abuse that this country has done to people. We just don't. We don't do that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And also, like, being a woman, we're like second-class citizens now, so we can't celebrate shit. I want to go to Salem so bad. Yo, I want to go to Salem so bad. I'm about to head up to Nice. Listen, I work at a hotel, and girl, it's way too busy and expensive. Hotels be charging way too much during October. I know. I feel like I should go on like just a regular kind of time, but I'm like, if I'm going to Salem, I'm going to have my fall, aesthetic outfit. Like, I can't just be pulling up in the summertime and just when I think of summer, I think of the beach. I am not thinking about being up in Salem. It has to be a fall thing for me. That's where I'm at with it. Not too cold, not too hot. I don't know. I'm being picky. I'm being picky, but oh, I'm sorry. They said that you can take the train here from North Station. There's a train. There's been a train. Apparently, there's a train from Boston to Salem, and I just found out. I'm so mad. I'm so mad because I would have gone by my damn self like years ago. Every time I go, because I would go to Boston pretty regularly. I would go for concerts and stuff. I love Boston. Boston is like one of my favorite cities, actually. I love Boston. But every time I would go, it's like, no, you can't take anything. You would have to drive. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going because I don't drive and there's no buses that would take me there. I'm so mad. I could have gone like ages ago. I wore orange today as I have been for 2 years. I don't have anything in orange or else I would be wearing orange. specifically because, you know, for my indigenous cousins up north, I would be wearing orange, but I don't have anything in orange. I need to get something in orange. Next time I go to the thrift store, when you guys get the thrift store vlogs, I'm probably gonna buy something in orange because I need to wear orange to support my northern natives, but I haven't been able. I every time I go, for some reason, I just like walk past everything because I'm usually looking for something specific. But I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. You don't drive. I have a lot of anxiety right now driving. I'm trying to overcome it. I don't have my license because your girl is from the tri-state. As in when you're in New York City, you don't need to drive. Like if you live in New York State, okay. Like if you live upstate, okay. But like if you're in the city, like why do you have a license? Like listen, this I don't know. Like most of my friends in New York City do not have their license because you really don't need it in New York City. For what? You can get anywhere with the MTA, you know? But yo, with that new law, well, not with the new law, but with the whole Supreme Court reversing that thing with the gun situation, the 6 train is about to be a mess. I'm just saying. The 6 train is about to be crazy. The 6 train is about to be crazy. As a Black woman, I celebrated Juneteenth today. Just another day, but time and I love that. I love that. Listen. I love that. Airbnb where it's at. Listen, for some reason, Airbnbs have been getting, especially in the US, have been getting a lot of flack. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I feel like Airbnb is about to do something in the United States because if you have been watching like what's been said about Airbnbs on TikTok, the ones specifically in the US have been giving a whole bunch of issues for some reason. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind staying at an Airbnb in Salem, but we'll see. We'll see. When I really wanted to go to Salem, there was this one time. Apparently, they do a masquerade in January every year, which is kind of around my birthday. And oh my God, they did a masquerade. You know how long your girl has been wanting to go to a masquerade? What? Listen. A masquerade? My inner nerd is just screaming. Because I would love to do the whole masquerade thing. What? My Leo rising would be on the next level. But I almost went a couple times. They're going in with these damn fireworks. Somebody didn't get the memo that 4th of July was canceled, but okay. All right, so we're gonna get started. Yes, I love trains, so I know all the lines, but I tried to hook up with the list. I would say September would be ideal, maybe even November. I might do November because September I might not be here. I might not be here. We'll see. The bottom part just came off. We'll see because I might not be here. Maybe, possibly. It depends when. And I don't know. I don't know if I can do it then specifically, but I'll see. I'll see if I can do maybe November. I feel like November will work. I wouldn't mind, doing something in November anyway. I feel like November is a nice. It's still like if you go early enough, it's not too hot. Well, not too cold yet. Even though climate change is a fucking mess. A fucking mess. Sorry, my earring just came off. I'm trying to fix it. Okay, there it is. There it is. Abby has fixed the earring. Okay. So we're going to get started. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Weekly Healing Circle. Listen. Oh. I'm wearing bag LOL protection work all the way today. Listen. Protection work every day. Like every every single day. And I usually like, I'll just put like these like oils on most of the time and just call it a day. You guys already know I do my prayers and I do like, I be doing the most in that regard, but you know I don't play around with my protection. I can't do it. Hold on, I'm picking the tarot deck for today. We're gonna go with the Antique Anatomy Tarot because it's just a really beautiful tarot deck. I need more veils, especially now. I literally had my hair in twisties for a hot minute because I've been doing a lot of head work. Cancer season is a very spiritual time for me. And you guys will notice because a lot of the videos, you guys are going to get a video tonight, by the way. A lot of the videos you're going to get from me are going to be very spiritually developing kind of tips and stuff. So stay tuned for all of that. But no, protecting your crown, super, super important. Protecting your emotions right now, super important because, you know, it's a very triggering time. Society, everywhere, the government is trying to do the most right now. Will you be doing paid readings in this live, by the way? No, the weekly healing circle is just a weekly healing circle. So we're doing general messages collectively for the collective. But that will happen on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Your skin has been looking glowy lately. Thank you. Do you have a new skincare routine? I mean, technically I do. I mean, I can make a video on like a get ready with me and just like show you guys how I do my like daily skin kind of glamour situation because I do glamour magic on my skincare too. I'll put that on the list for videos this week. I got y'all. Okay. Yes, the leaves are so beautiful. I really want that autumn feel when I go over there. Do you wear spiritual colognes for protection daily? So you can activate I wear perfume daily. You can activate different perfumes for different things, especially when they have like specific ingredients. I don't necessarily I don't think I've specifically anointed or enchanted one of my perfumes for protection specifically, but I do have a rollerball. This is the mermaid one, but I have the protection rollerball from Moonlight and Sage that I use daily. I use that one and the love oil daily. So that's specifically is for protection, and I'll blend it in. I'll mix it in with my lotion when I take a shower. You know, staying safe. But yeah, I don't necessarily have a spiritual. Well, if you count the Archangel Michael cologne, then the Archangel Michael cologne, but I don't use it daily, if that makes any sense. Yes, for the get ready with me. Okay, I got you. Oh my God, yes, I would love a video on how to do glamour magic with skincare. Listen, we will pop off like these fireworks. I'm trying to go to the Caribbean. It's getting boring in Florida. I'm trying to run to the Caribbean too. Listen. But your girl needs to get her passport because mine expired. So this is where I'm at. I had to like do that. But I'm gonna get it together. I promise you. I'm gonna get it together. Am I going to the Bad Bunny concert? No, I am not. Am I doing readings? I'm doing collective readings for everybody. So yeah, because it's a weekly healing circle. It's like just a collective reading for everybody. So let's see what's coming up this week. Let's see what is popping off. What is coming up this week? Ooh. Okay. What is coming up this week collectively? What do we need to know? Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, the ancestors are the ancestors are definitely like low-key trolling this week. I'm just letting y'all know. Bottom of the deck, which is the underlining energies, is the Chariot, the Four of Swords, okay, the Seven of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay. So there's still socially going to be a lot of stuff going on. For those who haven't seen part of what's going on right now, especially when it comes to the bigger corporations, from the 3rd to the 5th, if I'm not mistaken, it's like no buying anything day. Honestly, I think they should do it for the rest of the month, like no buying from Target, from on Amazon, like these big ass corporations. But you're gonna see a lot of the impacts from that collectively. A lot of the impacts from that. There's a lot of ways that they're kind of struggling right now. They're waiting to see what else is gonna happen though. But that's on a grander level. But on a personal level, we have quite a bit of things going on. First and foremost, we're getting the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords in reverse, which is great because if you know anything about these cards are not the easiest. These are not the best cards. These are not the best cards to get. When it comes to the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, this is definitely a period this week that we're coming out of. Whether it be like you're having financial issues or whether you've been having blockages within the physical realm, within the mundane, whether you wanted a promotion, whether you wanted to do something where you're like progressing or you did some spell work to like get you a new job or to transfer or to be promoted or to like do something else, or like let's say you want to go back to school but you need to like pick the school and you applied but you haven't heard back. This is the week where a lot of the blocks are being lifted, which is great because then it's gonna have the month start off with a little bit of a bang. So you're gonna be seeing certain blockages in some areas that you've been having issues with lift and just kind of like be removed. And you really have to focus in on your emotional manifestation specifically. Why? Because we're getting the Ace of Cups. Right in the middle of the reading is the Ace of Cups, okay? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, it doesn't only signify love or romance or like manifesting emotional connection. It also can signify how you emotionally manifest your love relationships, your manifestations, and how you feel about the things that you want to manifest. So like, let's say you want that promotion, like your emotional connection to being in that position, how you would feel if you were in that position and in that role. The Ace of Cups tells you this week that you need to emotionally connect to something that you want, whether it is romantic or not, whether it's something that's more financial or not, you need to emotionally connect to it, okay? So let's say you feel like, oh, I really want to get this job, or I really want to reach this goal, or I really want to get to this point with myself. The Ace of Cups tells you, hey, you need to listen, you need to feel your way through it. You need to sit in that emotion of how you would feel if you had that thing. You need to sit with your emotions and really like envision it, okay? Envision the way that it would feel to be in it, to just experience that moment. Really, really work with your emotional energies this week. This is a great time to also listen to affirmations. And when you're listening to affirmations, okay, have an emotional connection to it. So it's not just about like, I feel like a lot of the time when people listen to affirmations, it's just like, okay, yeah. No, like try to emotionally lend your energies to the things that you are affirming. By the way, shameless plug, I just posted my Cancer affirmation video, which is on my YouTube for those who want affirmations by sign. I'm doing an affirmation by sign video every single month. Each sign, one of the signs is going to get their affirmation. So next will be Leo because I'm going in order, which means yes, Aries is last right now, or no, Taurus is last because I started in Gemini season. So Taurus is last, but every single month I'm doing a sign affirmation kind of series. So there's a playlist. Definitely check it out on my YouTube. And if you are not following me on YouTube, go follow me on YouTube because that is the best place to follow me. But when it comes to this Ace of Cups here, we need to emotionally connect. You need to have like that, yes, I am affirming this. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I mean. You need to get emotionally invested in the things that you want. Not just mentally invested, not just like, okay, I burned the candle and I did it, okay, but you need to emotionally feel your way through them. Then we're getting the Four of Cups and the Judgment card, which means that low-key the ancestors are going to troll a little bit. The way that you're going to get what you want Okay, might come in a very unexpected way. It might come in a way that you're almost gonna question, like, yo, why did you guys make me go through all this to get to this point? You could have just had this happen. You could have just opened this door for me. Like, what? Why couldn't I just get through from here? Why couldn't I just, you know, go through this door? Like, why was it blocked for me? Like, what's going on? The Four of Cups is going to have you be a little bit like irritated that it took a minute for things to kind of move the way that they needed to move. Be very patient with yourself, y'all. Be very gentle with yourself. Like, don't kind of lose yourself in the process, or be bitter towards the process itself. There's a reasons why things need to happen at the time that they need to happen. So you need to be very just like go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow of it. Cancer season, it's very oceanic energy. Go with the flow. Don't go against the current. If it wasn't time for you to like progress in this way, then okay, it wasn't the time. Think about the now. Okay, don't think about like, oh, but I could have benefited from this if this happened last week, or if this happened. Just take a deep breath. Okay, take a deep breath and just thank the ancestors. Be in gratitude. This is one of those weeks that you don't want to be like, ugh, like irritated with them. You want to just be like, you know what? I don't understand fully the process of why this happened, how it needed to happen, but thank you for the way that it did happen. Thank you for allowing this to shift, or for this energy to be transmuted, for things to move in a separate direction. Thank you for getting me there. Don't be in bitterness with your ancestors. Be in gratitude with your ancestors for whatever it is, whatever breakthrough they help you have this week. Be in gratitude with them. Okay, this is not the week to be like talking back to them. This is not the week to do that. This is a very important week to check in on your emotions. There might be things that happen this week that you don't like as well, or you might not like an outcome of something. But this is why it's important for you to connect to the emotional component, because it is the emotional component that how we're being impacted is emotionally. This is why we're getting the Four of Cups here. It is an emotional impact. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot, the card of Cancer. It is an emotional impact. So you have to keep that in mind as you're navigating these energies, because it can feel like it can feel a little bit like annoying. But with the Judgment cards, this is a great time to put your trust into your ancestors, into your spirit. This is a great time for you to like really go with the flow. This is a great time for you to not like specifically even judging them, or judging spirit, or judging your guides for the way that things have been going down. This is not the time. This is a time to just like, you know what? I trust you. I trust you. If you just put your trust in and you're like, you know what, this might have not happened the way I wanted it to, but I trust y'all. I trust that y'all have my best interest at heart. I trust that y'all doing the best for me. I trust that you will, help me get through this, or do what I need to do to get on track. Like, I trust y'all. Like, this is a really, really great time for you to put your trust in your spirits and watch what happens. Watch what happens afterwards. Because it just feels like this week, there's that shift in that road opening, but it's like not where you thought you were gonna go. And that could be a little bit frustrating. That could be a little bit like, but why couldn't it be that? So yeah. Let's see, what do we need to know collectively? What do we need to know collectively for this week? Okay. Bottom of the deck is hope and truth. Bottom of the deck. I'm not surprised about the hope part, because I'm telling you, this week has a lot to do with your perceived mentality surrounding like what it is. The first card that we're getting is breaking free. So this is what I'm saying about certain things, where certain things have been stagnant, where certain things have been like, you've been blocked off, you've been feeling stuck, you've been feeling like you're lacking, you've been feeling like you're not financially there. Like, this is the week where we shift and we break free from that. Some of you might like literally get promoted, but then let's say you got the role that you wanted, but you might not have the pay that you originally wanted to get. It could be one of those, or it's like, oh, but I really wanted the other thing, or however it manifests itself. We are kind of being liberated This week is a very much a week of liberation, and it is a shift. It is a shift. The next thing is communication. I'm not surprised. We got Venus and Gemini, lots of Gemini energy. When it comes to your mind and how things are being communicated, again, because we're just coming off of Gemini season, and the way that astrology navigates through the sun is just that it goes from Gemini through the mind to then the heart through your emotional energy. So this is an important week for you to still be mentally clear within yourself. Especially when it comes to prayer, especially when it comes to the intentions that you're setting, especially when it comes to what you're communicating with your guides and your spirits, and being as clear as possible. You might see certain things go a little haywire here and there, there's definitely a need for clarity and a need for to come to terms and at peace this week within relationships, and should just have those conversations. But this week is a really, really good time to just break a cycle and stop something from continuously being the same thing. It's like something is being shifted. Then we have friendship. Okay, this week is going to be an important week for collective energies. You might see certain things shift within friendships. You also might see strengthening within friendships as well. You might also learn something that maybe you didn't want to learn, or you might actually be breaking away from a relationship or a friendship as well. Definitely take things very gently, because at the end of the day, Cancer season is very nurturing. You have to take account whether you are giving too much of yourself to someone or something, and that's not being reciprocated back to you. You need to take account of that. You need to be aware of that. You need to be honest with yourself about it. You need to make sure that you're not just dismissing it or making excuses for people. If you are going to have this modern day relationships and friendships with people, you need to make sure that they're balanced, that you're not just overdoing it. And if somebody se pasó, if somebody literally crossed a boundary, crossed a line, or if there's a lot of communications happening, especially surrounding a lot of the social stuff that's happening with bodily autonomy and all of that stuff, is if you can't get on the same page with somebody, you're probably going to end some friendships. You're probably not going to just be on the same page. It's okay, well, you know what, if this is what you believe, I can't be friends with you. There's been a lot of kind of breakdowns in relationships lately, because people have just stopped tolerating. It's almost okay, yeah, we can't be friends with differences, because your differences with me are now affecting my life to the point where it's I can't get medical help, right? It's getting that bad where it's you will see certain friendships start breaking down and breaking apart because of this, because of the things that are happening within our society and within the government as well. So make sure you're being very gentle with yourself with the conversations, but also make sure you're putting your foot down if that's how you really feel about it. It really comes down to that. Then we have dreaming. We're getting dreaming. Why are we getting dreaming? What is it? I feel like the theme of the year is hold your vision. Have I not been talking about holding your vision to your life, holding the vision to your intentions, literally every week for the whole entire year? Has that not been a theme? Because I feel like I've been talking about that all year. But we are getting the dreaming card because there is that aspect again that directly connects us to that Ace of Cups that we're getting for this week. That aspect of dreaming, that aspect of using your emotional energy and pouring your emotional energy. Think of Pisces, okay? Think of Piscean energy, the way that they create, the way that they create something new, the way that they really build something from scratch based on what they have experienced emotionally. I want y'all to think of Pisces energy. You need to allow yourself to hold the vision, how it makes you feel, how you are how connected you are to this thing coming to pass. When you are manifesting the rest of the month, you should be emotionally just envisioning and pouring in your emotions into how you're feeling about it, because that's going to help you really manifest moving forward. That's going to help you get to where you need to be. And that's going to help you give you your foundation and your strength in order to be consistent towards these intentions that you have set for yourself. You need to really like daydream about it. Like I remember all my whole entire life, I was always a daydreamer. I was always someone, because I do a lot of dream work, both asleep and like awake. So daydreaming is something that I mastered at a very young age, because it's something that I feel like anybody could just, work on, and it's a muscle that everybody could just work on. But it is something that also helps you with meditation, because when you are daydreaming and you're able to visualize, that's helping you with your third eye. I'm just saying, that's helping you with that development for yourself. So daydreaming and romanticizing the things that I wanted, and really, drawing it in and thinking about what it's going to feel like, how I'm going to experience it, and being surprised about it, and just all of the layers of emotion helps in manifestation. It helps in that growth. It helps in that elevation. And it's something that we need to continue to hold on to, that vision for this week. That's something that is essential. These damn, is going crazy outside. What do we need to know for this week? What do we need to know for this week? Okay, all right, okay. Bottom of the deck, communication is key. That's twice that we're getting communication energy. Twice that we're getting that communication energy. Okay, so we got meditate and contemplate, because I'm telling you, Piscean energy, new moon in Pisces. There's something very Piscean energy about this week, and very much like reflective energies. We all know the retrogrades are currently like going in, so we're definitely navigating a lot of emotional waters, and we're definitely navigating a lot of reflective energies, because Pisces energy is all about reflection. It's all about creativity. It's all about expressing those reflections. This is why they rule creativity. This is why they rule music. This is why they rule all forms of creativity, arts in all forms, because once they reflect, they can express what they're reflecting. They can transmute what they're reflecting into a song, into an art piece. So this is a really important time for you to really focus in, again, holding that vision, meditating, really daydreaming, really like getting clear within your mind about how you want to feel, how you want to kind of navigate, how you want to progress, how you want to move forward. What does the future look like for you? Then we have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo, because Leo season is coming, y'all. And I don't know about y'all, but I am ready. I am ready, because you already know I'm a Leo rising, so I'm ready. I'm ready for Leo season. It's so bad. Oh my God. I'm ready for Leo season. But confidence is your key to success. You should be confident about the spell work that you're doing. You should be confident about your relationship with your ancestors, about how things are progressing. You should be confident. You should be emotionally, when you're holding your vision, when you are certain about the things that you're manifesting, where you're like, you know what, this is how I feel when I think about the thing that I'm just drawing in. You should feel confident about that. You shouldn't be like, oh, you know what, I'm kind of doubting it, or like, oh, it's kind of creeping in. No, feel confident about these things. That's what's going to maintain the strength and the momentum and the grounding towards that thing. That's what's going to help you ground forward as well. Okay, then we're getting the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, full moon in Capricorn, and this is what I mean by this week is starting off with like a breakthrough financially. You might see some blockages removed within your finances. You might see certain things kind of shift for yourself. You might feel like some doors that were closed before are literally just opening up, whether it be in a new direction or in the direction that you wanted to go in. But it's been a little bit tough the past I want to say 3-4 weeks, and now it starts to kind of alleviate. Now it starts to lighten. This is going to be like, as we progress through July, you're getting like the tail end of Cancer energy, but you're also getting like the comings of Leo energy. And Leo energy is very happy energy, is very pleasure energy. Why? Because Leo rules pleasure. So it comes back into that enjoyment. It comes out of that tough cycle because Leo has to enjoy their time. They have to feel good. That's part of Leo energy, is making yourself feel good in whatever way that is. And so we're kind of ending this cycle. We're ending a tough spot and kind of moving out. We're nourishing ourselves now. We're making sure that we have a good foundation within our self-care. We're making sure that we're like in a good place so we can move forward. Then we have work through your fears. Okay, new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears, because if you are still scared about succeeding, if you're still scared about having that thing, if you're still scared about telling that person how you feel, because we're also getting a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. If you're still scared about doing these things, you're going to feel like they're going off outside. They're literally ODing outside, like ODing outside. ODing. Anyway, this is going to be that time where you're going to need to have a little bit more confidence with yourself. And if you're scared to tell somebody how you feel, if you're scared to kind of have that conversation, if you're scared of like being honest, you're kind of being called to break that cycle. You're going to have to, you can't just sit in the energy of stagnation in a cardinal season. I'm sorry to tell you. You can't just sit in a stagnant energy in a cardinal season. Why? Because cardinal energy, cardinal season is all about moving forward. It's action based. You have to create action around the things that you care about, around the things that you love, around the things that you want for yourself. Cardinal seasons are going to push you into creating action. And this season is all about doing it emotionally, okay? Emotionally pushing you in that direction. You know what? Let us do a shadow card for this week. I feel like, we can always use a shadow work card. For those who come to the weekly community oracle polls, you already know. Oh, no, wait. Oh, hey, Lana, I just saw the comment, but I just saw it pop up. Those sounded like someone banging at your front door. No, that is the window, and that is the fireworks. That's the fireworks. Somebody's going crazy outside, like doing the most. But hello, how are you? But let's see. Let's pull a shadow work card for the week. Let's see what comes up for this week. What do we need to... Y'all. Bottom of the deck is honesty. So that goes hand in hand with the communication energy we've been getting, is honesty. Then we have harmony and spirited. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at the way that catches the light. I absolutely love this deck. We're going to read it from the book. This is one of the only decks that I will read from the book, because you have to read from the book, because this is specifically for shadow work, and she read everybody to the filth in this, so we have to read it from the book. We have to. It is absolutely essential to read it from the book. Okay, I believe these two are both in the spirit section, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. They should be, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, no, I got one right. But where's... Oh, there we go. Harmony, it's in water. Harmony is in water. Okay, so the first card is harmony. And thank you. The first card is harmony. So we're getting, where there is life, there is always hope. Shadow element, a struggle with being hopeful and optimistic. This is why we're getting so much confident energy this week. Are you a glass half full or a glass half empty kind of person? This card suggests that you are currently experiencing a time where your spirit is disharmonious with your surroundings. Okay. However, instead of focusing on what you can do to alter your reality, you have lost hope in there ever being a time where you are truly content, happy, and at peace. It suggests you may have given up. Are you longing for harmony and don't know what to do to grasp it? Your ancestors recognize the dejection and manifesting in your heart and are telling you to work with the joys you experience, even if it's as small as an act of lighting a nice candle or watching one of your favorite films. Doing this gives you the opportunity to plant a seed of contentment, even if it's the size of a mustard seed, that you can water with other small acts so that it grows into a positive disposition that you can harvest in times where you are feeling like you're being tested emotionally. This is the Okana deck. the Okana Oracle deck by Akamara Tarot, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Akamara Tarot. I think. She is a small business, Afro Latina, and she is amazing. She's on Instagram. She has a whole entire business. Go follow her. But these are often like limited like edition. Like they sell out real quick, so you have to like jump on that shit if you want to get your hands on this deck. But it is a shadow work deck specifically for shadow work. But yeah, no, this card was very loud. Where is it? This card was very loud. It is very loud. I'm just saying, we're getting a lot of harmonious things, okay? But we have another one, and that is spirited, okay? Shadow work this week. Let's go, okay? Spirited, you stand properly and you stand crooked. Shadow element, showing lack in humility. To be spirited can be a good thing, as one half of it is that you stand properly, meaning that you are fully capable of manifesting the things you desire because you believe in yourself. On the other side of the coin, where you stand crooked, it suggests that you refuse to acknowledge the assistance you receive in life, either through the support of your ancestors or other side through support you may have received in the physical. There is nothing wrong with being confident. Firstly, however, this card is a card of howdiness, of the lack of outside influences that may have aided in your overall victory. It is a sign from your ancestors and guides and spirits to acknowledge that, yes, while your successes are yours to enjoy, to never forget the support that you have in your guides and the others around you who may have interceded in ways that you could not see. Show more gratitude and humility in your stride. You know what this is connecting to? The last two cards for this week, because we're getting that Four of Cups and the Judgment card, which is the card of this is the card of the ancestors. This is the card of the ancestors, okay? This is why we're getting spirited. Spirit, our ancestors, our collective ancestors is like, you better put some love in my name. You better like thank me for getting you out of this shit. Like you better not sit here and be like, that's it? That's all you could do? That's all you could give? This is not time. This is not the week to be here and be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I finally got out, or I finally got what I wanted, but it wasn't the way that I wanted. This is time to be like, you know what, ancestors, I trust that you are setting me up for success. I trust that you, like, whatever path you opened up for me was the right one for me. And I trust that whatever you did to get me through this situation was the right one for me in this outcome. Y'all need to have, listen, the ancestors this week are going to need a little bit of love. Y'all going to need to do like something. Y'all gonna need to give, whether it be like, let's say you're cooking dinner, give them a plate of food, give them, cleanse their altar space, redo everything, make sure they're feeling comfortable, make sure you're checking in, do a meditation. We're already getting the meditate and contemplate, so do a meditation, okay? Do what you need to do. Make sure that you are, tapping in, and make sure that you are being in gratitude with your ancestors, saying, you know what, even if it's not the solution, even if this week what manifests in your life might not be exactly what you wanted, but something comes out of it where it's like you're headed towards a direction, be grateful. This is not a time to be bitter. This is a time to be grateful. This is a time to understand that you don't know what was going on in the background. You don't know what blockages was in the background. You don't know. You can't see things fully as they can. And so instead of being in the Four of Cups, like, oh my God, this is the cup that you're going to give me. This is the cup that you're going to deal me. Instead of being in that energy, be grateful. This is the time to be grateful. This is not the time to be out here just being a little bit too overly cocky or overly spoiled, or like giving them sass and shit. This is not the time to be doing that, because you will be pissing some spirits off. I'm just saying, this is not the time to be pissing off your spirits. It's the time to, be like, you know what? I trust that whatever came to pass was what needed to come to pass. And I trust it. Archangel Michael, what do we need to know collectively for this week? What do we need to know collectively for this week? What do we need to know collectively for this week? Okay. So for the Archangel Michael cards, the cards come, each card has a prayer. So we're going to say the prayers together. So everybody's going to repeat after me. Okay. Okay. So the first one is, this is your life's purpose. Okay. This is your life's purpose. And the prayer goes, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life's purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I am taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Okay, that's the first one. Then we have detach from the situation. Okay. And the prayer goes, Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and in this situation. Okay? Detach. Detach. Let go. Let go. Then we have lean on gods and angels for support. Okay? And the prayer goes, Dear God and angels, I give you this. It says parentheses, briefly describe the situation. Now and completely, I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. Okay. Give it to your spirits. The way that it is resolved is the way that it needed to be resolved. Don't fight it. Don't argue. This is not for arguments. It's not up for the debate. This is not the time. This is not the time to fight. This is not the time to complain. This is not. Nope. If you want a prize, if you went and you were playing a game and you want a prize, you want a prize. It might have not been the prize that you wanted to have, but you won something. You could have won nothing. Okay? What do we need to know collectively this week? What do we need to know collectively this week? Collectively. Good fortune. And this is what I mean. There is a breakthrough happening financially this week, collectively. There's a breakthrough happening financially this week. It starts off at the beginning of the week. There's a breakthrough happening financially this week, which is great. Then we have grounding. So if you've been focusing on getting a little bit more grounded within yourself, and just kind of like settling in and being a little bit, especially within your home, especially feeling a lot more grounded within your home. This is that week where you're able to kind of feel a little more grounded. We are starting this week with the moon in Virgo. So this is the time when we are healing, when we are feeling a little bit more comfortable in our space, and when we're able to move forward because we've been healing so much. Okay. Then we have spiritual cleansing. Some of y'all could have cleansed at the beginning of the month. That's cute and that's great, but y'all need to do another one. Just do another one for this week and set the intention for this cleansing to help you release and be at peace with whatever outcome you receive, because that's going to help you kind of transmute that energy and shift that energy and just kind of, move forward in a way that like it makes sense. Like it's like, okay, this is the way that it needed to happen. This is the way that I needed to come, to peace, to terms with this. Like this is the way. This is the way. Let's pull 2 more oracle cards. My love, I'm Dominican, but I can listen and talk that fast. I have a Gemini moon, so that's why. Like in Spanish, I could definitely talk really fast, but that's just the Dominican roots. Like we have one of the fastest Spanish dialects ever. It's just what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, but we keep it cute. What do we need to know collectively for this week? Okay. First one, spirit is about. Spirit is making moves. When you're not paying attention, you could be cooking, you could be sleeping, spirit is about. Spirit is making moves. Spirit is running in the background, okay? Flowing and evolving. Flowing and evolving. What did I say in the beginning of this? Cancer season. We're working with water. We're flowing with the water. We're not trying to, swim against the current. We're not trying to do none of that. We're flowing with the water. And because we're flowing with the energy, we're going to be able to evolve and have that push forward. And then we have awakening dreams, which we've been getting a really cute like dream theme. Have you guys noticed? Have you guys know dreaming? Hold on, let me grab the other one. It's over here. Piscean energy. There's a lot of, again, holding that vision. There's a lot of things that are manifesting this week. That's really, really beautiful the way that it's coming up in the reading. There's a lot of things that are manifesting. There's a lot of things that are evolving. Hold that vision, manifest, romanticize that vision. Y'all need to sit in that thing that you really want to just manifest. Y'all need to sit in it. Y'all need to romanticize it. Y'all need to be daydreaming, okay? I'm gonna just say it like it is. Y'all need to be daydreaming. Y'all really need to sit with those emotions, sit with it. Like, you know how when you're in love or when you have a crush on somebody, you're constantly thinking about them, or you're constantly like thinking about, you know, how it would be to spend time with them. And oh my God, if we went on a date, or we went to this spot, or we went to dinner, or whatever, or like you're constantly daydreaming about that when you have a crush on somebody. Y'all need to be doing this with your own damn careers, your own damn jobs, your own damn like dreams for yourself. Y'all need to be romanticizing the hell out of that. I'm just saying. What do we need to know for this week? What do we need to know for this week? Okay. Okay. The first one that we're getting is you are a spiritual teacher. I'm not surprised that this is coming up through Cancer season, because then it says share your wisdom with others. You are born to teach. Because for some people, there's a lot of people that have been called into doing more healing work or teaching, whether it be spiritual or not, to come out into teaching. And that is just something that could be on a like, if you look at your natal chart and you look at what's going on when it comes to Jupiter or your ninth house and stuff like that, you might get called or be getting pulled into more education stuff. I'm not surprised about that, because Cancer is very nurturing. It's a very nurturing energy. And Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. So Jupiter feels really, really great in Cancer. That's like that placement of like spiritual teachers. So that energy of like spiritual education and nourishment is something that's very, very important. So if you're getting called to learn something, or to specifically come into a modality, learn something new, or actually grow in a specific area, whether you're trying to learn divination, or you're trying to like share your gifts or with the world in some way, this is going to be that week where you're going to see certain things like solidifying in that direction as well. We also have family harmony, because you should be keeping the harmony with your family, with your ancestors during the season that rules over family. I'm just saying, your loved ones form a strong pillar of support. Embrace their love and put past issues behind you. Cancer season is a great time to do ancestor work and to do ancestral healing. This is why I've been doing the workshops and tailoring the workshops the way they have been, because it's a great time for ancestral work. But this is a great time to bring balance to things. It's a great time to come to terms with things. And there's also a great time, again, not to give your ancestors sass for you not getting what you wanted in the exact way that you wanted it. Okay? Patience. 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 Okay? Your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. Your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. Patience. Patience. Okay? Y'all need to have patience. Y'all need to have trust. Y'all need to paciencia. Okay? Y'all need to sit in, oh, I know this is coming, or I know I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. However it gets resolved is going to get resolved. Patience. Okay? Patience. Open your third eye. It is safe for you to open your center of clairvoyance. By doing so, you will see the truth. Because it is also a great, Cancer season is a great time for spiritual development. Any water sign season is a great time for spiritual development. It's a great time to work with your own energies. And this is also one of the reasons why we're getting meditate and contemplate, because it's a great time to develop yourself spiritually, to get more comfortable in your practice, to grow within your practice. It's just, Cancer season is absolutely divine for spiritual work and spiritual healing and spiritual development. So this is a great time to dive in deeper into your practice, to put in the work to elevate your gifts, and to really ground yourself and become the best version of yourself overall. That's really what it comes down to. I feel like this week is going to be a powerful week to have breakthroughs in so many different aspects of our lives that we've been feeling stuck on. So like, let's say you have been feeling stuck on like your spiritual practice. Maybe there's a modality or something that you've been trying to do, but you've been having a hard time like breaking through and doing it. This is the week that you're going to see a little bit more of a result. This is the week where you're going to be able to start working on mastering those skills and flexing those skills that you've been working on for such a long time. This is going to be the week. This is going to be the week. You guys are going to see a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, and you have to really take it one step at a time. Be very gentle with yourself. Make sure your self-care routine is on point. I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all already know how it is. Okay? Y'all already know how it is. Anyway, thank you for coming to the Weekly Healing Circle. We're gonna go ahead and sign off. I gotta go cuddle Pink for a little bit because all the noise, all of the fireworks are, you know, when it comes to dogs, they don't like them. So I'm going to go ahead and cuddle with Pink for a little bit. But I hope that you guys got all of the messages that y'all needed. Don't forget, today's the last day to use the code Inner Healing in all caps, Inner Healing 20 for 20% off all of my services. It literally ends tonight. So if y'all need a reading or anything, past life reading, astrology reading, all of the things, go ahead and go check out my website. For YouTube down below, for TikTok is the link in my bio. For those who need, who want to revisit this live again, it would be in my YouTube. So definitely make sure you're following me there as well. Anyway, I love you guys so much. You guys are welcome. Thank you for everything. You guys are welcome. Literally, you guys just like melt my heart. Thank you for all the love, all the support. We're gonna continue to, you know, do the work. Definitely make sure you sign up for the workshop though, because we're gonna still do our ancestral workshops and our ancestral generational trauma healing. I'm going to push you guys into doing healing a lot, so make sure you get your workshop tickets. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a good night. Bye.